Truth Overcomes All Bonds in the Teacher's Lounge, a German film from writer-director Ickler Katak, who's done films like I Was, I Am, I Will Be, and after reading the description for that film on IMDb, I thought, you know what, that sounds pretty goddamn good. What should I do? Should I seek it out? Self, what do you think? And Self responds, well, you love foreign movies, doesn't matter what country they come from. Hell, 18 Presidents was a Netflix original that absolutely made you cry, and you love some films that came out last year and this year already. You love foreign movies. So why not seek it out? Why not give it a shot? And why not give it a shout and see how good it is? And if it matches up to what you felt when you read the description. And, I thought, you know what, Self, you're right. I'm going to do the damn thing or do the right thing. That was a Spike Lee joint, I think, at some point. But yeah, do the damn thing. That's what the kids used to say. I don't know what the kids say these days. You kids get off my goddamn lawn. I don't remember what the hell I said even a few hours ago. But nevertheless, back to The Teacher's Lounge. The Teacher's Lounge was also written by Johannes Dunker, and if I mispronounce either of those names, or if I mispronounce any of the names of the cast members that I'll mention a little bit later on, I do apologize. But yes, I'm going to digress for a little bit. I love me some... I just love me some foreign movies. Brotherhood of the Wolf, the aforementioned 18 Presidents that made me cry. My God, it was so good. The platform was really good. It doesn't matter if it's history, drama, romance, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That's a shout out to my best friend Chris. He knows what the hell I'm meaning when I say that. Hope you're doing well, Chris, if you happen to be watching this. But there are even some films that I have loved from that have taken place in the country of Germany, like The Zone of Interest. But yeah, speaking of Germany, this was filmed in Hamburg, Germany, and is set at a school. Sans one particular scene is set entirely within the confines of the school. And it was something I saw like one trailer for. It was shown at a lot of film festivals. It's getting a wider release now. It actually was only playing in Seattle as of maybe a few days ago, and then suddenly a theater 20 miles south of me added times, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'm absolutely going to do that. I will 100% sink my teeth into this because it looked interesting. And basically, the plot, such as it is, involves a teacher, Carla Nowak, who is played by Leonie Benesch, and I'm pretty certain I've probably butchered that, but I just want to say she delivers a great lead performance. Just want to say that right there. She, gets along with her faculty pretty well, all things considered. Even though she's a new teacher, she's new to the whole scene. She really does love her students and wants to teach them well. And it zeroes in on her and how she interacts with her students, and she treats them all with respect, even the ones that don't apply themselves. She treats them tough but fair. There are ones that are rich, there are ones that are poor, there are ones that are struggling. Everybody, seemingly is from a different ethnic background, or at least enough of them are. So you get enough of a melting pot here, and that's among also some of the faculty as well, but especially the students. And that touches on a few things a little bit later on. And then it turns out that actually things are not all well in this particular school because somebody is committing various forms of theft. They're not sure who. They're not sure what's going on. At first they suspect a student. Then, maybe it's this student, maybe it's this student. What the hell's going on? And then a certain thing gets revealed. Basically, Carla finds something out that sets off a chain of events that basically fractures this community, and it's kind of amazing how quickly the camaraderie among everybody unravels with a lot of infighting, a lot of stuff, and a lot of finger pointing, and a lot of mean-spirited comments among some people, and a lot of anger. And yeah, it's a bit of a psychological thriller, drama. It is a really, really good piece about just how things can go horribly awry even when you are in the right. And it is fucking terrific. It is really goddamn terrific. This movie is one of the best films of the year. And yes, I know it technically came out at the tail end of last year, but it's getting a wide release this year, so fuck it. I'm changing the rules, and this is going to be on my favorite, films of the year list. I don't know how it can't be. I was engrossed from beginning to goddamn end. The one playing Carla, magnificent, fucking wonderful. I see why this film got nominated for some awards and why it's gotten so much critical acclaim. I was so happy. I decided to leave after a 9-hour shift and drive a little bit to watch this. It was 100% worth it. And you have other actors in this as well. Obviously, it'd be a bit weird if it was just a teacher and it just zeroed in on her. And the camera stays tight on her. Some great camera work, some great music here. But you also have one of the high-ranking people named Thomas Liebenwerda. My God, that's so goddamn German. Played by Michael Klammer. And then you have a couple people that come factoring into the plot a little bit later. You have Miss Kuhn, that's Kuhn, by the way, Eva Lobo, or Lobau. And also, you have Oscar, her son, Leonard Stetnich. And it's also funny that there's a guy, or a student, kind of a bit of a dick, named Lucas, who's actually named Oscar. Hey, we need Oscar on set. Me, Oscar, or real Oscar? Oscar the Grouch. And then Oscar just pops up out of his trash can and says, leave me alone. So, the film is terrific. It's really, really goddamn good. The performances are just great. Yes, it has subtitles. So you have to basically check out, you have to read. I'm sorry, but, that's the thing with foreign films. You have to read this stuff and you have to figure out, my God, what could actually be happening. I could see some people being really bored by this movie. I was goddamn captivated. I goddamn loved it. And I'm glad I watched it in theaters. I could have easily watched it on streaming, but who knows when it's going to drop on streaming. This is a type of film I hope gets more attention and more love as far as theatrical releases, because as more movies need to come out in theaters to basically keep theaters alive, I hope more people see films like this. So it was great. The writer-director, great stuff. I'm going to have to check out more of his stuff at some point. And the woman playing Carla, she has to play somebody really conflicted. Has certain, things you want, and the camera continues to follow her, and does great tight shots and just great thing, and just sweeps through the teacher's lounge, and we see that some people may be getting along, some people may not be, and there's an idea of doing, stuff for the majority, and not stuff for, not stuff just for one particular person. Nothing's really changed, I see, in multiple decades, but this is a great goddamn movie, 100% worth checking out. Please check out The Teacher's Lounge. It's really, really good. I am on Letterboxd, by the way. Just a quick plug before I get into spoilers. Check me out there. Reborn43. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. So, basically, it turns out there's theft. And it turns out that after leaving her laptop on, because she suspects, after, interviewing some students, that it could be Oscar, it could be this guy, Ali, who happens to be of, Turkish descent. Parents feel targeted. There's some great acting here, some great stuff. And then, there's maybe it's this kid Lucas. Well, Lucas, point out Ali. There's stuff about, racism and everything. Stuff that's still going on. People being targeted just because of their skin tone, not the content of their character. And then it gets zeroed in on Oscar because after leaving her laptop on, she sees that Miss Kuhn stole from her. Because it was the top. She didn't see her face, but she saw the top that she was wearing. And she was the only person wearing that because, what the fuck, Carla was looking around, looking for all this, looking around at people and everything. And then she saw that and was like, oh, okay, now. It is entirely possible she could have been mistaken, but how many other people were going to wear that particular top? And that sets off a chain of events where, yeah, she vehemently denies it, Miss Kuhn does, but the thing is it's pretty obvious it's her, and especially as things go on, it's pretty obvious it is her, but it does leave it open to interpretation for at least a little bit. Oscar, her son, because of the actions of the mother, even though she vehemently denies it, she gets placed on, vacation, and then eventually gets suspended. All this stuff goes on. Oscar ends up getting picked on. Oscar kind of acts out against Carla. And there's one point where, since it's on the laptop, he actually does something where he, after doing a trust fall type exercise thing, so to speak, in the gym, he pushes one kid that was a bit of a dick to him and then breaks through the goddamn, glass door, steals the laptop. Carla races after him and he tosses the laptop in the creek or river or whatever, and that's pretty much the only time we leave the school grounds. Maybe the bridge is part of the school grounds. I don't know much about German zoning. But, yeah, it's all about, there's one particular exchange where they said, we need to find a solution. What kind of solution? A common solution. Nevertheless, the thing about this is it's just you focus on the characters and a lot of really good stuff. And the closing part with Carla and Oscar is just really, really great. Really, really great stuff. I thought we were going to go with, a bit of a darker ending. And yeah, the movie's not for everybody, but The Teacher's Lounge is really, really good. I really fucking enjoyed it. It gets an A+. It 100% gets an A+. There's a lot of good shit here. A lot of stuff you can sink your teeth into. Just sit down to enjoy it. Enjoy the characters. Enjoy the fact that it's a great psychological thriller. It's just great. It shows the tension on Carla's face. The fact that she feels conflicted where, yes, obviously, Ms. Kuhn had committed some crimes, but she didn't want her to lose her job. She wanted her to fess up to all this. And then there's stuff about, well, why did she leave her laptop on? She was telling some people some things, some people not. The students did a newspaper interview, left out some facts. A lot of this stuff is just going on. It was insane. It was insane just how it built and built and built. And they managed to have such a captivating movie take place in a German school. And there was no tomorrow because tomorrow belongs to them. A+, though. Great shit. Really, fucking hats off. Great stuff. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.